We always assumed that we were very, very good at connecting members. Until after the first session, I spoke to a few members and they told me about the number of people they'd met for the first time and the different experiences they've had. People discovered neighbors they never knew they had. People discovered they actually had similar interests. So this goes so far beyond anything that we even envisaged for where they'll connect. Because when we try and connect startups, we try and connect them on skills. This connects them at a human level. And I think that lasts a lot longer than transactional skill based associations. Coastal Transform will or has already impacted a lot in how we look at facilitation. To the extent that we want our employees and myself trained to be better facilitators. Because we are in the space we are, we do tend to see at least one new startup every month and a few new employees every month. So that attrition ensures that we have to be on our toes and integrate them into the community. Because what we realize is that just having a common space, a common kitchen or a common lounge doesn't bring people together. There has to be a bit more than that, and that's what I feel Coastal Transform brings to the picture. So Coastal Transform, I don't feel is a region specific thing. The reason I say that is what the session focuses on and what the people are focused on are more fundamental human values. Of connections, we are all social creatures. We want to feel a connection to a fellow human being, and that's what it most importantly emerges, right? Even the session that we've had, people are from all over the world. There are Europeans, there are Americans, there are Indians from all over the country. And if all of these people can connect to each other, I think it proves that it's not a region-specific phenomenon. As for corporates, there are existing sessions that some corporates conduct to varying degrees of success, but they look upon it as once-a-year team-building exercises. I feel the essence of Coastal Transform lies in the regularity of it, in the fact that it's ingrained as part of your schedule, where you do meet new people in your community, or you go back to people you've already met and say, hey, you talked about this last time, how's that going on, working out for you? And the regularity of it actually brings a different essence and a different ethos to the session, which is not possible in a once-a-year team-building exercise. So yes, I think it will work really well in a corporate setting as well. I do feel it's not a set format. As in the first session was very different to the second session, for instance. And I think people will find their own patterns which are relevant to the specific context of which they're in. Probably the energize is a bit longer. Probably the introduction, as in the one-to-one meetings are a bit longer, whatever it is. And I think it also can preface events. It doesn't necessarily just have to be a context-specific thing where it's co-working spaces or people working together. I want our event manager to be trained in it, because before events where there are strangers at one event, I want the session like this. It doesn't necessarily have to be 15 minutes or 20 minutes, it can be a 10-minute energize.